Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Vannin, and today you've joined me back here on Ark in yet the name of the series. Not saying it. Said it once. That's enough. So in the last episode we tamed up some UTs on our road to Kibble. They are currently sticking their heads up through there. So just for anybody that maybe is following along or something, or has looked at building this, Uteranus don't really fit in here. Head's too big. So 4 high walls, like 1 extra wall on top, would be golden if you wanted to keep your UTs in here. I'm only keeping them in here just because I've been too lazy to build something down here. I will at some point. I'll get around to it. I got the other Argent out as I have started to kind of breed. Hello. Breed these together, but I actually got them out more than anything because I decided that we're not going to get a beehive because we live in the redwoods. So there was literally beehives everywhere, so that means there is honey everywhere. And the other thing that we've got loads of is Direbears. So, as we have Argents, as we have sap, and as we have citronal, because of greenhouse, and we have fibre and we have water, we can then make superior kibble. So, which fridge should I put it in? That one. So we made 10. I've bred up some RGs. Basically, I just bred up the RGs because I couldn't be bothered waiting around for stuff to drop. So I just bred them, waited for the timer to go down, and then bred them again. And we still have some more eggs. So we need to go and find ourselves a Direbear. Now, it doesn't need to be an amazing Direbear because we're not really going to use it for any other purpose other than getting honey. So, we're going to need a trap pretty much very similar to the trap that we have over here. That one down there. And we're going to need some ramps to get said Direbear in, and then we're going to need all the other accoutrements that we should have on us. Or there or thereabouts. We're going to leave the kibble in there because we don't really need to take that with us, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to get myself situated, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these guys back when we've got things like trap and that kind of thing. We're going to get ourselves a Direbear. Then we are going to get ourselves some honey with said Direbear. And hopefully not die painfully from doing so. And that will then have us in good stead to then breed up some more of these, some females, and then we can be on our way with kibble. And with having the top tier kibble, what that's going to allow us to do is don't we look buff? This is going to basically allow us to start our process of getting boss dinos and things like that. So we're going to need Megatheriums, we're going to need Rexes, and we are going to need Theries. You don't really need kibble for all these things. However, if you can get as many levels as you possibly can during the taming process, then it means that you don't need to then spend forever in a day breeding for tons and tons of mutations, unless of course you want to sit there and breed for tons and tons of mutations. You know, play the game however you want to. But basically we want to get to Scorched Earth, so we need to make ourselves an army, 3 armies in fact, and we're going to need to find ourselves some decent Uteranus because we've got those 2 downstairs which are rubbish ones. But we need ourselves some decent ones at some point in the future as well. But obviously, we need to get the kibble situation going so that we have all of that. I'm thinking I may actually just nip down there and pick up that trap saves me crafting any more. And then go from there. So I shall bring these guys back once I'm a little bit more situated and organised, and let's go hunting for a direbear. Okay, so I brought you back and I've found something a little different, and that is a 150 male thyla. There's no way I can give up this opportunity. So in we go. So I need to take this guy back to base, stick him down somewhere, rebuild the trap because I picked up the trap, yeah, and then get him in, knock him out, and then go from there. So this episode has turned into go get a direbear, but also get sidetracked with the 150 thyla that we just found as well. So stop biting my butt. Okay, so you've joined me back, and I am in the process of going to make the first of kibble. I've sacrificed myself numerous times in the pursuit of honey, and managed to get some. Then died to bees, and then had to go back and go and recover my corpse, and died to bees, and then had to go back and get my corpse. Yeah, you get what I mean. Typical arc where you spend ages running backwards and forwards getting stuff, because we have this level 150 thyla, and you can see I've even bred the UTs in order to get eggs. As I wasn't hanging around waiting for them to pop them out. So I can leave that like that, and then I need to get some water. Like that. Still asleep. Ooh. Very almost not though. Hey! Not as dark as earlier on. That must have been the fog that made it a lot darker. So pretty decent stats, I think. So let us just... Nope, we want to export dino. Oh, no. Copy those values. And then if I do this, these guys then should be able to see what I'm looking at. So 35 points in damage, 36 points in health. So not the worst, not the best, but he's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So the other one was a level, what, I think 135, I want to say, when we tamed her up. So well, at least we'll be able to get a an imprinted thyla now, and imprinted thylas are always the best kind of flavour of thyla. However, after the very painful thing of getting bees, let's get back to getting a Direbear. Level 115. You know what? You'll do. You will most definitely do. Right, I'm going to take this down. And then I'm going to set it up over there somewhere. And then let's see if we can't get this Direbear in our trap, knocked out, tamed up. You know what? That'll make all that death worthwhile. So, I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. So, we've got a little bit of a 2-for-1 deal here. We've got a level 15. And also a level 15. So, I'm going to try and knock out the level 15 first. I don't actually have any intention of taming this one. But knock this one out, then it'll be easier for me to knock out the other one. There's less likelihood of issues and problems arising, so it's only trank arrows. I'm not trank darts even. I crafted an absolute buttload of them. And yes, I used the Argent. I just kited it. Just literally hit its bum and kited it into the trap. I'm now down on the Thyla because obviously I can shoot from the back of the Thyla. Knew that was going to happen. So I mentioned in a previous video about taming and when you would actually starve a creature out, even though it's going to be in a trap. Because we're in the redwoods and there's all manner of things in the redwoods here, I am going to actually let this starve out so that I don't waste kibble, so I don't have any issues or anything like that. So I am actually going to once I get this one knocked out, gonna leave it alone, gonna head back over to the base, and then in theory, if I'm not kind of like here, in theory it should just be left like alone. Nothing should really bother it, I hope. So we found a 150 Thyla this episode, and then after much looking, right on our doorstep, we find a level 115 Direbear, and that didn't hit. Neither did that. By the way, Moose. Dancing. Oh, go to sleep. Okay. So, check the immediate area. We should be alright. Now, see if we can kill this one. And not hit the other one. Doesn't look like the other one's been touched. So, I'll let the food go down on that one, and then we will be back and get that one tamed up. And then we'll have ourselves a Direbear. Now, can I make the saddle? Alright. Well, whilst this one's having a snooze, let's go and see if we can make a saddle. I'll be back shortly. Seems to be a thing. I've just spotted a Bigfoot's, and he too seems to have decent levels as Violet goes for a poop. In there. Level 115. Hiding in the bush. But I think we have given this food long enough. Yeah, that should be enough. Feeds. Feeds. Whoa! Yeah. I don't really use Direbears very often, to be brutally honest, so I couldn't tell you with it. Stupid Bronto. Don't have a day off. Right. I'm gonna get out of here. Stupid Bronto all over my trap. Not sure I want that trap back now. Now he's had his foot's in it. Right. When I bring the because I still haven't yet got around to doing any way of actually getting into the base from down below. I have to hide Archie up here, as he literally is the only way in and out. Ginger and yet to be named. Wow, you guys are like identical. Well, at least I don't need to like kind of like breed endlessly to get the colours, because they very much matchies. Well, yes. I learnt the Direbear saddle, and I've got some there we go, some of this stuff, pasty stuff. Stick this in here. We should then be able to make a Direbear saddle. Because it takes 1,000,000 years to craft. Right. One Direbear. Damn it. That was a Thylacoleo saddle. I want a Direbear. Do I craft that on my inventory? Shows you how much I use it. What else do I need? Fibre and... Where's my fibre? Left in the cooking pot, didn't I? Need more hide. Need more hide. There we go. I totally did it on purpose, where I crafted the Thyla saddle for him. Yeah, exactly what I did. It was 100% the reason. Right, one bee gathering Direbear. Hasn't got the most amount of health, but decent amount of stamina. Bit of a hungry girl, isn't she? Melee, nothing particularly spectacular, but from what I remember, these guys is the only thing that you don't get kicked off of when looks like we've got a level. When you go bashing beehives, and these guys harvest the honey, if I remember correctly. So we now have this. We need to craft up some Lazarus chowder. I did that before, so we need to get some mushrooms and stuff like that and bits and pieces. But I think we'll call that an episode. We've got this girl here and that boy there. Comments about giving this girl a name, because I haven't got a clue what to name her. And I think in the next episode we will craft ourselves a imprinted Thyla. You know how you craft. Probably have a look at breeding up the Argents, get a combined stats, and get ourselves an imprinted RG, because then it goes a little bit faster. Yeah, I'll try and collect up some more of the eggs from... Well, I haven't actually collected any of the eggs from this at the moment. So I need to breed up some UTs. So I think the next episode is going to be a bit of breeding. And also, I think we need to build something to house the UTs. Yeah, because I'm not overly keen on this. And then it'll be going into caves, getting artifacts, getting all of the tributes, doing all the caves. I can't just palm it off onto a tribe mate this time, so I've got to do them all on my own. And I'm about to kill myself. Throwing myself off the side. Classic. So I think we'll call that an episode, whilst I plunged to my death. So yes, if you like the episode, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, then feel free to do so. Hit the bell at a notification, and I shall catch you all on the next one. Now I've got to go and get my body back. Damn it.